Hello, friends. I'm so happy for you to join me on my lunch break today. We're going to make some cards. We are playing with one of my favorite, well, a couple of my favorite bundles. First off being the ice cream sweets. We have some ice cream cards to make. We're going to make some strawberry cards. One of the reasons that I chose to do this particular type of presentation for you is many of you probably know that I make cards. Hopefully it's because I've sent you a card, but I don't post a lot on my personal Facebook page about it because that's spammy and I don't really like to be spammy. But I do love to make cards. Hi Anne Marie. Hey Stacy Hobby. So I do love to make cards, especially right now. We're in the midst of a global pandemic. I'm so sick of that word, are you not? But we are, and it is what it is. So I used to have my workshops in people's homes, all crowded around a nice table with warm snacks, and it's just not the way it is right now. We're having to move things to places that we've never been before. So one of the things I do right now in my life is I like to send cards to people because there's a lot of people out there right now that are lonely, that are sad, that are sick, that are just, you name it. And why not send a pretty card to brighten their day? Hey, Debbie Allen. So I'm going to show you how to make some quick and simple cards with some easy products. We're going to show you an easy kit, two different types of kits that you can choose from. So when we're done today, I would bet that you'll see something that you might like to use to spread cheer to other people in your own life during this time that we're in. So I welcome you to this hour that we're going to spend. I have another job, so this is going to be 1 hour because that's my lunch break today. So, and I hope if you have another job that this will bring you a little bit of something different on your lunch break today. I just want to draw your attention to some things that I've posted in the group. So if you'll look in the group, I have in the announcement section is where, hey, Audra and Barb. So the way to find stuff easily is just click that button in the group that says announcements, okay, when we're done. And you'll see I posted a door prize form, which is important because I have a cute door prize to give away today, and it's this very comforting paper pumpkin kit. Plus, you're going to get one of each of the cards that we make today. So you're going to get those cards in the mail. So you want to fill out that door prize form. It's in the announcements section, okay? I also want to know what you're having for lunch. So there's a post on the group that says what's for lunch. So let me know what's for lunch. While you're watching today, I hope you have a pen and some paper and you can jot down some things that you see that interest you. So start your wish list. I posted one in the announcement section, and you can print that off, or you can just get out your pencil, paper, and notepad, or even type up your list of things that look interesting to you. So those are all there in the announcement section. The way this online workshop works, if I were face-to-face with you, you would have a catalog in hand. So I hope you have a catalog home or nearby. Some people have one at work. Some people have one where they work from home. So if you have a catalog, grab it. If you don't, also in the announcements section of this group are a link to all the catalogs that we're going to talk about today. So you can click on that and see the whole catalog online. Of course, if you need a catalog, you let me know. I can get you one. Let me show you the first thing, and that's I think is great for beginners, but also great for people that just need a mind break, okay? And I'll tell you what I mean by that. So I love kits, and you might say, well, Kay, you're always creating cards. Why would you love a kit? I love a mind break. So I love a break from creating, and that allows me to just make something quick and easy. All right, now I'm going to flip you down so you can watch what I'm doing on my paper down here. So here we go. All right, you should see my little space here. All right, so this is one of my favorite items from our newest catalog, and I'll show you just to orient you to the catalog. This is the catalog we're talking about, if you have it. And right in the front of the catalog is one of my favorite areas, kits, okay? And I'm gonna show you this kit. I chose this kit today because it has everything you need in it to make something beautiful. We also have other kits in here. If this one visually doesn't speak to you, then look for some other options right here in the front of this book. Also online, you can just click kits, and that will get you right to the kit section. Okay, so this kit is called, oh gosh, I knew I would forget. There's so many different names. It is called Hello Dear Friend. All right, so it has everything you need to make 4 gorgeous projects times 3, so 12 cards. So I'll show you these cute cards. Now the box comes with everything you would need to make all of these cute cards. All right, these are full-size cards. These are little mini cards that you could send in the mail, or you could put on a gift. So let me show you how you send a small card in the mail. It's not rocket science, people. You put it in a big envelope. So people are always like, oh, that's too small to send. No, just pop it in the big envelope. Send it, okay? Let me show you how quickly one of these would come together with our kit. So these were the cards that I've already made up, but I just want to show you the kit will come with instructions. It also comes with a gorgeous stamp set that's very versatile. So I'll show you. We have Hello Dear Friend, A Day to Remember, You Make My Heart Smile, Thank You, Just a Little Note. All right, I just want to jump in here and interrupt myself. We are going to make these ice cream cards too. So I know I keep talking about ice cream, but we're going to talk about this one first. So stay tuned for ice cream. All right, so these are our cute stamp set. It comes with some ink, Misty Moonlight, this cute ribbon, and glue dots, which I prefer our glue dots on a roll. So I recommend that you pop those onto your order. They're $5.25. They're not expensive. And your kit will come with a clear block, which is nice. All right, so let me just show you how easily one of these cards comes together. Once I show you one, you could pretty much put them all together because they're all just this simple. All right, so I've already popped these little pieces out of our die cut pieces in the kit, and then I've got this little piece here. And this card is going to say, You Make My Heart Smile. But you could also change it, like it, oh, nope, that's not what it says. It's going to say thank you. My bad, sorry. So you can interchange it. They've got lots of different options for the different little pieces there. So, oh geez, of course right off the bat I got ink on my fingers. So if you're a crafter, you just kind of live with ink on your fingers. So if you think my hands are dirty, they're just inky. I promise you they're clean. They're just happy and inked because I love making cards, and I hope you do too. So you've stamped, that's easy. And then all you're going to do is build this card. So let me just pull this one out so we can get a look at it. This is what the finished card is going to look like. And at this point, you're just going to put these things together. This card already comes, hey Jackie, this card already comes printed, so that part is done. You're going to use a couple of these glue dots to put this down. Okay. And then you're going to grab some of this copper twine And I'm gonna tie a large bow. Okay, so just make it big and don't worry about it being fancy. Just get yourself a bow there. And then we're gonna put that bow behind our little sentiment banner with a glue dot. All right, and now we're gonna need our dimensionals. So if you guys have never used Stampin' Up's dimensionals, then you are in for a treat. Just grab some. I think there's like 200 in one pack. They fit just where they need to fit, and they make your crafting much easier. So you've got that cute ribbon there. It's kind of, I would probably flip it the other way if I don't know why it's poking up like that. So we'll just flip it around. How about that way? It'll much better. Now we're just going to start adding our flowers. So what I do is I just kind of figure out where I want it to go, put a dimensional there, and just pop it down. Okay, this one is going to go on the layer underneath here, and then this bright yellow flower is going to go up top. So you're completely done with that card, and all 4 cards come together that easy. I've also done a video on how to make each one of the cards. If you're a little nervous, then you can find that on my YouTube channel. So my YouTube channel, if you go to YouTube and type in Paper Made Prettier, you'll find me. So I suggest that you go there. It's really cool. I have videos every week for you to enjoy. Okay, so you need to add that kit to your wish list. It's called Hello Dear Friend. And the kit itself is only $35, okay? So I recommend that you get the kit and you get some paper snips. These are $10, and some mini glue dots. Those are $5.25. So you're going to need just those things to make this gorgeous kit. And the great thing about that amount of an order is when you spend $50, you get a free Saleabration item, and you're going to get, and I meant to fill this in, sequins, okay? So sequins are what is free today, and we'll see those later. Okay. And you're going to get 3 cards here. All right. Let's see what's next. So that's our kit. Now, a lot of people do love those. They're fun for crafting. So I draw your attention to this little sheet here. And it tells you how this online workshop works. So if you have an order today that's $35 or more, you're going to get the supplies to make these 3 cute cards with the bundle that I'm going to show you. If you spend $50 or more, you get free sequins and a free item from Stampin' Up, which is, we have a special going right now called Saleabration, and you can pick anything from this catalog where it says free. And again, all these catalogs are in the announcement section, so you can go to that and see what you'd like to get for free. All right. So $35 order, you get these cards for free. That's easy to do. A $50 order, also easy to do. You can get free sequins and choose a free item from this catalog, okay? And then also get some free sequins from me, which you're gonna need after you see these ice cream cards. All right, so let's move on. In our class, we usually show 3 different things. So our next fun item, of course, when I showed you the kit, I got off the page. Oh, it opened right to it. Happy day. I should do more things at lunch. Apparently my brain works better. So we have this adorable sweet called Ice Cream Corner, and it comes with all of the best things, which are a cute stamp set with lots of sentiments, a punch, which builds ice cream cones, ribbon, fun little dots, and this gorgeous paper. okay? Now, why I want to show you this bundle, it's one of our most affordables. It's $56. So you can get everything in this whole group to make cards and get to that point where you've got your $50. So that's one of the reasons I chose it. Plus, it's the cutest. So we're going to make these 3 cards. All right. Let me pull out my box of goodies, and I'll show you how easily these come together. Now, I chose this suite, like I said, because it's one of the most affordable and the cutest, but I'll tell you some other reasons why I love it. Number one, this stamp set is so versatile. It has birthday thank you, treat yourself, which could go for just about anything, you melt my heart, and you're so cool. So lots of things, lots of reasons to send cards. Also, I love the mixture of the fonts. I love it when they mix cursive and typeface fonts. You can do lots and lots with just stamps and ink, okay? So I'll show you how that works on one of the cards. And I also love it because to me, these cards are great for men or women. So many times when I make cards, I go to find a card for like my son or my husband or my dad, and I'm like, oh my gosh, all my cards are butterflies and flowers. Don't get me wrong, they're gorgeous, but to me, everyone loves ice cream. Am I right? So everyone can enjoy a good ice cream cone. All right, so let us get started on our ice cream lunch break. Okay, our first card, we're going to use, the colors in the paper are always listed on our sheet, in our catalog. So we have Terracotta Tile, Old Olive, Bermuda Bay, Blackberry Bliss, and Cinnamon Cider. So don't stress over what colors are in here. Just open your book and look. Also, you can look on the back of your package of Designer Series paper. So it's all listed right here. And actually, there's more colors listed here. Bermuda Bay, Blackberry Bliss, Bumblebee, Cinnamon Cider, Old Olive, Petal Pink, Pool Party, Purple Posy, So Saffron, Soft Seafoam, Terracotta Tile, and Whisper White. So y'all, basically every color is in this suite of products, which is probably why my eye is drawn to it. And it's got all the patterns, all the fun, ice cream, popsicles, you name it, okay? We've got this kind of ice cream, this kind of ice cream, and there's also a sheet that I've used completely up that has cute popsicles. Let me show you. It's just a little sliver right here, but it's really cute too. Oh, I used it all up because I used the stripes for another set of cards that I made. All right, so let's get started. I have cut, the way that I make a card is not hocus pocus, okay? Literally, you take one sheet of 8.5 by 11 cardstock, okay? And this is how you do it. Your mind's gonna be blown. It's really easier than it looks, but you're going to first, you're going to cut the paper. If you're doing a tall card, then you're going to cut it at 4 1/4. Okay, and then you're going to score that paper, which is the lighter blade, at 5 1/2. So 4 1/4, 5 1/2. And you've got your card ready to go. But of course, when you put an order in, I send these packets to you. So you'll have everything you need there. I've cut a 4 by 3 piece of designer paper and then a slightly larger piece of Blackberry Bliss cardstock. Now, when you register, when you fill out the door prize form, you will join my email list, okay? And my email list is where you want to be, because I will send out the instructions for all of these cards. All right, so PDF, typed out, written instructions with all the measurements for these cards. So do make sure and fill out that door prize form. Even if for some crazy reason you don't want to win the paper pumpkin kit, then you need to fill it out for the very reason to get those fun cards. All right, so I used one of my favorites ink colors for these cards, Bermuda Bay. You could also use the Blackberry Bliss, you could use a gray. Gray goes with everything, in my opinion. But I did choose the Bermuda Bay. I just, right now, you guys, we need something bright and cheery, is what my theory is. So we're going bright and cheery today. All right. So we are just going to give this some ink. So when you're stamping, you're going to put your, I actually usually put my stamp towards the top, but this one goes diagonal because it's a little bit wider than most. And you're just going to lightly tap your stamp into the ink. Don't mash it down, just lightly tap it in. And then you're just going to press it down. Voila. And that is all of the stamping on this card. Okay? It's simply, that's it. All right, and then you need also a good adhesive runner. So, let's see, I've lost everyone on my computer. Go find y'all again. So, ooh, that's cute too, but I'm going to still stick with my, I use the sprinkles on this card. The reason I did not choose the ice cream pattern for what we're making today is that would just, you would lose the ice cream cone and the ice cream pictures. We're going to use something like that cute here later. All right, so now we need our fun punch. Okay, so I love a punch because it's a great way for people to start stamping. You don't have to have lots and lots. You just need to be able to push it. So I love bundles for new and experienced stampers because we all like things that are quick and easy. So I found actually it helps to punch this one on the opposite side. Just FYI, if you were having trouble with that, sometimes it makes little scoochies on it. If you turn it upside down, then it makes less of the little scoochies. And scoochie is a real word, in case you're wondering. Now I'm going to grab another piece of this designer paper that has all of this gorgeous, I almost want to call it wash. It just looks like watercolor wash, and I love the fact that we have ice cream mixed with watercolor because those are two of my favorite things. So I'm going to come in with my ice cream section, and I'm just going to find a piece that's wide enough and that's in this, and then it's in the section to punch that out. Now yours will already be punched when you get your kit, but when you buy the paper for yourself to make more at home, that's how you would do it. Okay, isn't that delicious? Like, that ice cream looks ready to eat. So we are going to turn it into a card here with a magic dimensional. Are y'all liking this so far? Let me know in the comments. Now, those of you that are watching on Facebook right now, and even if you watch this later, I would love it. It would help my business tremendously if you would share this video. Just share it with people. Show it to your friends. Click that little arrow on the bottom and share it so that other people can join in the fun. Okay, more people, more fun, more happiness. We love stamping, and we especially love stamping with others. All right. And the next thing I'm going to do, this is one of the cutest things that comes in this collection of products. It's called Blackberry Bliss Striped Ribbon, and it ties like butter. And you are going to create a little bow in the air. Now, I think it's easier to create a bow in the air and then cut it. Some people like to tie it all the way around the card. It's choose your own adventure. Like, yours will come already tied. So that's the fun thing about my workshops, is there is no bow tying required, because I'm going to do that for you. But when you purchase your own, of course, you can do whatever you want there. So I just wanted to stick that right in the middle of my ice cream cone. It was cute enough as is, but why not make it one level cuter? And then we always want things to sparkle. So I've got two things that we can sparkle with today. This is called Wink of Stella, and it is a glimmer pin. So it simply layers on a layer of glimmer onto our ice cream. So it's almost like it was ice cream covered in sugar. I don't know if you could see that. Audra, oh, I love it. I love this suite, and I knew you would love it too, especially because we know that you love the black. We know you love Blackberry Bliss. That's how I met you practically, over Blackberry Bliss. Yes, if you can't watch the whole video, it is all going to be there later. So don't stress if you have to go back to work. All right. So there's our cute little card. Easy. Now you're going to want to purchase some Artistry Blooms sequins. Okay. So I'm going to need to order some more of these to put in your packs. I realize that I'm down to my last few here, but I will have enough in your packs to complete these cards. So you're going to put 1, 2, 3. Now, the reason why we do 3, okay, just a tip. So it's an artistic thing, all right? When you are decorating or crafting, we do things in 3s and 5s, and that is because 3 and 5 are prime numbers. And when our brain looks at a project, it rests, okay? If it has 2 or 4, then our brain is dividing. Our brain is dividing. So 3s and 5s help let our brain rest. So even though you're on your lunch break and you may be taking a break from work, you learned something today. You're welcome. All right, card number 1. Card number 2 is this cutie little guy. Now, this is something else, you guys. I just basically are making a huge card here with just a huge ice cream cone, because if you love ice cream, then why not love a big ice cream cone? So we're going to do our stamping first, and we're just going to stamp the thank you going up the side. Now, I was inspired from these cards with some swaps that I received. So I trade cards with people, and this was a card I'll show you in a minute that inspired this. A card inspired me to make this one. You'll see. So it says thank you with sprinkles on top. Loving it. Again, still the same color ink, so you don't have to buy 1,000 colors of ink to be a successful stamper. Okay, you can get one color and just roll with it. Now I'm going to go ahead and punch out some little ice cream scoops. So we have a purple. I'm gonna get a, let's see if I can get a pink one out of that. It can have, yeah, it can be multicolored. We have a pink. I'm gonna switch over to my piece that has the reds. So there's a piece that has reds and oranges and pinks. So we're gonna get this. This kind of looks like sherbet to me, so that's 3. Here's one that's got a lot of orange, 4. Here's a light pink, let's do that. 5. So you see, I'm just getting all these with my punch. Nothing crazy here, all right? Just a punch. And the final one, I'm going to punch out this blue. So this card's going to look a snigget different than the other one, which is great. Every card can be different. Now, the most important sheet of paper in this catalog, in this set, is this ice cream, I don't know, pattern. And you just punch out a million of these little cones for days, okay? So you definitely want to get the punch. If you got the ice cream without the stamp set without the punch, it would like be peanut butter without the jelly. You would be sad if you didn't have that. All right, so we're going to build our ice cream cone so simply here. Once we find our dimensionals, because if I don't bury my dimensionals at least once during a video, then I'm not really crafting. Oh yes, coconut, that's true. That would be delicious. Okay, so first start with your scoop. Your cone, and then you just put a dimensional here, and you just start building. Okay, it looks harder than it is. It's actually quite simple. But then the next ice cream, you're gonna put the dimensional on the top so that you can kind of slide it in and put it there. Okay, so we're just going to keep building our ice cream by putting that dimensional right up on the top of our ice cream bundle. Scoop, and the last one is this gorgeous piece of oh, you know what I'm gonna do to that last one? Let's do something awesome. It's light, and so I did not do this to the other one because there was already a little bit of sprinkle on it, but I'm gonna put some sprinkles on this final scoop. So I'm gonna ink it up with my Bermuda Bay and pop some sprinkles on there. Is that not the cutest? Put my dimensional here, and that is your final layer. Okay, I don't even know how to say 6. In like triple double, someone can help me there, but you're gonna have that many scoops of ice cream. Hey, Tracy Thompson, on your ice cream cone. Okay, so you're only limited to what paper you have. You can punch as many sprinkles as you want. Punch as many scoops as you want, and then I'm gonna come in here with some of these cute sequins. All of the sequin colors work on all of these cards. Okay, so you'll get just a number of sequins that you can mix and match onto your cards. Okay, these are in the main annual catalog. So this is our big annual catalog, and they are here called Artistry Bloom Sequins. So that's where you will find those. I see Patience is here. Very good. It's okay if you're late to the ice cream party. It hasn't melted yet, so don't worry. All right, and then the final ice cream card is, oh, this one's really cute. So I wanted to show you guys how you can be very successful just to stamp with the stamp set. Now, I'm going to just take a detour here, and I realize, you know, I do this. I think of things mid-stamp. And if you have never stamped before, you might want to grab some note cards and envelopes, because you can make the cutest little card with just ink and a note card, okay? So I'm going to create this card on a note card first, and then I'm going to show you how you would make that card on a note card. All right, so we're going to make a popsicle, and it's going to be Bermuda Bay because we've already got that ink out. And so what we're going to do is we're going to ink up, so there's the top of the ice cream. It's going to look like this, okay? It's going to go like so. And it's purposefully made to be like variegated, if that makes any sense. So you've got your top layer, and then you've got your bottom layer. Now I'm going to make this lighter, and here's a little trick. So I just take a scratch paper. I have some scratch paper here. Ink it up, press it down, and then just line it up like so. So that makes it just a tiny bit lighter to make it look like it's 2 levels of stamping. Okay, I stamped it off a little bit less here than I did on the other card that I did. And then you are going to need another ink. You could use gray, you could use brown, you could use black. It doesn't matter. You just need a neutral. And we're going to stamp this little ice cream stem right here. And then we're going to just grab our favorite sentiment. The one I have close is happy birthday. So let's just use it. And there you have a cute and simple note card, okay? So you are only limited to the number of cards and colors that you have in your ink collection. If you have none, then it's time to start building. So pick a color family, and you can just grab a few of the stamps from that color, inks from that color family, and start building. That's what I suggest until you have the colors that you enjoy. All right, now let's make this cute card. So I use a set of dies in my die cut machine to cut. This is one of my favorite sets. If that grabs your attention, let me know. I can tell you about it. we are going to stick this piece of designer series paper down, not with my hair. And I just cut that a little bit smaller than my card base. And now we're gonna stick this on the inside because you can't really write with on Bermuda Bay. It's just too dark. So that goes on the inside. There. All right, so let's get our ice cream going here. And I have already done this card once, and the good thing about it is I learned something important. So start with a sentiment, because when you get to the bottom, you want to make sure you have room for it. So start with your "You're so cool." Okay, and then the next thing you're going to stamp is in a neutral color, whatever you have. I'm using Early Espresso. You're going to stamp your little popsicle stick. And then you're going to stamp your ice cream. So let's use Bermuda Bay. Actually, let's do the bottom of this one first because we're working our way up from the bottom. So I'm going to stamp that off on another piece, and we're going to do that light. And then we're going to come back in with our top of our popsicle and stamp that dark. So you'll see the two colors. Isn't that neat? So one stamp, one color of ink plus a neutral, and you've got a cute ice cream card. So that's something that you could easily make at home. So this is definitely one of the bundles that you're going to want to put on your wish list. We're going to pop this up with dimensionals. Just a couple will do, because we just want this to kind of stand out. And then I love the blue sequins here. So let me find those sequins that I've buried. And we're going to pop 3 of these little, I'm going to use the little ones on this guy, but you may get big ones in your kit. You may get big, you may get little. You can have both. All right, so just a cute little something something. And then I can sparkle that up with Wink of Stella just on this darker part maybe to really give it some sparkle. And you're gonna, everything you have is gonna be Wink of Stella once you're done with crafting. So with one bundle and one ink pad with a neutral, you're going to be able to make 3 cute cards. All right, so there's your ice cream party. I hope you've enjoyed it. It was guilt-free, and you will get all of the materials to make these 3 cards when you put an order in that's $35 or more. As well as when you fill out the door prize form, you'll get the instructions on paper of the measurements if you want to make more of those. And if you're a super beginner, or just want some quick and cute cards, then grab some of our note cards and envelopes, and that will get you very far in life. Okay, so keep in mind we're making simple cards here just so that you can be successful doing those at home. I want you to envision making these cute cards, and even better, I want you to envision sending them to your friends to make them smile, okay? That is critical. All right, don't forget the door prize form for that paper pumpkin kit. Now, speaking of paper pumpkin, let's talk about that. So I chose to show you this paper pumpkin kit because I have one extra, and this is the one that I'm giving away as a door prize. We do have typically a pretty seasonal offering for paper pumpkin. So I will show you what, if I can find it, I'll show you what this month's kit was, and it is Valentine's. So you got 8 of the Valentines. It was so popular, super popular. I had 4 kits and I've sold them all. So they are all gone. So you want to jump on the paper pumpkin bandwagon, because if you don't, then a kit comes and goes, then you can't get it. So you want to go ahead and pull the trigger on it. It's $22 a month. You guys probably spent that at Starbucks last week or in a few trips to the fast food store. So why not invite a crafting oasis into your home for $22 a month, all right? This comes in a box, in your mailbox, and it has everything you need. It's got a block, it's got ink, it's got stamps. This has Get Well Soon, You're on My mind, and hooray, to make a cute project. Hope and I love these paper pumpkin kits. We went out of town recently. We just tossed our scissors, is what I do. I toss in my scissors, toss in my glue dots, grab a block, and I just close it up and take it on the road. Okay, this is the perfect travel partner because it's just enough. We were in a cabin and we knew we would get a little bored, so we took that with us. So you can take it with you in your car while you're sitting and waiting in the car, or sitting in the doctor's office, wherever you find yourself bored. That's where you want to have your paper pumpkin. $22 a month. But let me show you how easy this guy comes together. So this particular kit had koalas, a little bear, and then a red fox. Are these not the cutest? All right. So we're going to replicate, I believe we're going to replicate this one. I've already punched everything out, and actually I've got dimensionals on everything. Aren't I cool? So you're going to fold this in half, and the inside is white, so no need to even put white in there. Paper Pumpkin has already thought of that. Again, this is a great idea for somebody that just needs a quick and cute, mindless craft experience. All right, so even if you want the ice cream stuff, you want to add this too, because this is more like, this would be the fast food version of crafting that you can grab and do and be done with so quickly, okay? But it doesn't look fast food. It looks like caviar when you're done, all right? And you are going to grab, let's do a get well soon. I have a lot of friends right now that are ill or suffering or just down on their luck, and we are going to send them cards. I sent so many cards this week that my arthritis in my hand got acted up. I sent about 50 cards. So, and I'll probably send 50 more on Monday. Every Sunday night, I write out a bajillion cards and I send them, and my list just gets longer and longer every week. Okay, let us pop that up with some dimensionals, which are in your kit, and you will see how easy that was. So in this particular kit, I found that you could kind of mix and match your cards. You could do all Get Well, oh no. Get Well Soon, sorry. Let's do Hooray with a cupcake. Although I think Get Well Soon and a cupcake is fine, because a cupcake would make me feel better. But we have flowers, which go with Get Well Soon. We have a little present, which goes with Hooray for Happy Birthday. So you kind of can mix and match your animals and your sayings based on whatever it is you want. So don't forget to fill out that door prize form so you can be eligible to win one of these paper pumpkin kits. Now, you can sign up for Paper Pumpkin through my link. So I was doing it before and I just got sidetracked, so I will put it in as soon as we're done here. You won't see it yet, but in the announcement section in about 15 minutes, you'll see the instructions for how to sign up for Paper Pumpkin. Let's see, we have 15 more minutes, so I'm going to show you one more thing. And that is one of my other favorite bundles from the catalog, and this is called Sweet Strawberry. So we're just going full fun today with ice cream and strawberries. I believe I always have to kind of go to my table of contents to find it. It's on page 44. So this was a suite of products. We're moving now to a bundle, which is a stamp set and a punch. Okay, so another one of my favorite bundles, which is Sweet Strawberry, comes with a stamp set and a punch. So we are going to make this cool strawberry card, and it is adorable. This is a card that I made for an event that I had with my team of happy shoppers. So we have lots of fun. Every single month we meet and we make cards online. When we're in person, we meet in person, and we have a delightful time every month. For my team meeting, you get to make 4 cards for $5. So this is something you might be interested in if you find yourself being a little bit more of a avid, not avid crafter, but just if you like to collect craft products and use them occasionally or even frequently, then my team is the right place for you. Okay, so you want to check into that. And we are going to use our sweet strawberry. Oh, I haven't even shown you that yet. Here's the stamp. Here's the bundle. And here is the stamp set. Okay. Now, since we're doing a workshop, I'm showing you a wide range of things. Okay. Hopefully something that we've talked about today has caught your eye. In a card class, we would probably stick to one thing. So, but I'm just kind of all over the place today showing you lots of different things because you might see something that sparks your eye and get it on that wish list. So I'm going to start with Garden Green, and I'm going to stamp this on my white square. Again, you're going to have all of the information about how to make these cards at home with my instructions that you'll get once you join my email list. So we are going to stamp the strawberry top with Garden Green on this scrap of white that will be in your kit, okay? And you'll see why in a second. Oh, I hope I did that right. And then we're going to do our strawberry. So our strawberry is going to have kind of a double step stamping, just almost similar to our ice cream cone. So we're going to stamp the outside of the strawberry and the inside of the strawberry. So here's the outside. We're going to use Poppy Parade. Now, I'm going to go ahead and look at my punch and remember. I have to think about this pretty hard. So I'm going to put this paper in my punch like this. So I want my strawberry to go this way. So you can always cut your paper, but I like to try to do it right the first time, and then sometimes I still have to cut it and turn it around. So just be aware that I'm kind of a trial and error stamper. We're going to circle that little piece in. Isn't that so cute? It makes that little variegated strawberry look. And we're going to pull this in. First, we're going to punch this, see what I mean, backwards. Let's do the strawberry first. We're going to shimmy that in there. Punch the strawberry. And then we're going to stamp our stem. And our stem needs to be going this direction. So let's remember that. And do that again. So the tip is going to be pointing this way. We're going to shimmy that one in. And punch. All right, so we have our stem and we have our strawberry. Now, something that I did to these little guys, just to kind of fill them in a little bit, is I use my blender pen. These are filled with like a magic liquid as far as I'm concerned. I think it's like xylene. But I'm gonna actually just use my blender pen, and it really just, you just go like this and it pulls the color that's already on your paper out into the paper. So it's just like a little trickery, in my opinion. It's like these little coloring books that we had when I was little that had paint by numbers or something, and the color was already in the paper. And when you want to clean off your blender pen, you just go like that. And then grab any kind of yellow. I just literally grabbed one out of my deal, and I'm going to pick up some of that yellow from the lid, and I'm just going to color these flowers yellow. Now, you want to stay out of the green area, because what you did want to happen with the green, you don't want it to happen with the yellow. So stay out of the green areas there. And then you're going to clean off your blender pen. And that's it. Okay, and then we're just going to assemble this card. We are going to use, now I know Anne-Marie is on this, and I know she's on Erica's team. Erica, oh, I forgot my stamping of my flowers. So you can use, I like to use a color that's already been used on this. I mean a color that's already on, let me explain this. It's called two-step. It's called tone-on-tone stamping. So for the background, I'm stamping this balmy blue flower all over the background of this card. But what I was saying a minute ago is Anne-Marie is on Erica Serwin's team, and I saw this cute card that Erica made that looks somewhat like this. I tweaked it a little bit. I can't remember exactly how, or maybe I didn't. Maybe I copied it directly. But I got this cute idea, at least, of the layout from my friend Erica. So copy and share, but when you do, give credit. Like, don't steal, but copy, share, give credit. So, propping this up with dimensionals. You can see I'm not very careful about those. It doesn't matter what it looks like on that side. And then we're going to pop up our strawberry with a dimensional here. And our little strawberry cap, which I worked so hard to make, is, I thought it was missing, but I found it. And then we're going to pop that on with a glue dot. And then we're going to also use that little blender pen trick to pull out that green in that strawberry deal there. Okay. And I just used some tiny twine and unraveled it and made a little bow for that. So you can do that at home, but I won't pull that out because I don't want you to be late for getting back to work. But I will stick some twine in your packet with those. Well, no, this is not the packet you get with your order. You get the ice cream pack with your order. Although if you're completely in love with the strawberries, I do have 2 packs of these. So you can message me and let me know that you'd rather have the strawberries. So we have strawberry, we have this card, and this card. Okay, so all of these are made with this sweet strawberry bundle. We have a fun fold. So cute. Another card, which you'll see is shockingly similar to our ice cream card, because this is one of my favorite simple layouts to use. Okay, and we have this cute card made with our strawberries, and then the one that I showed you. So sweet strawberry is a great bundle to get, and the reason why I'll tell you is this: when you get the strawberries and you get the punch, that's only $35, okay? But you need to go ahead and start adding stuff. So cardstocks, inks, Wink of Stella, adhesives, a couple kits, because when your order gets to $100, you earn something for free, and that is the Berry Blessings stamp set, okay? So you're gonna have 2 cute berry sets, but then you're also gonna get a whole package of berry designer paper. So you're gonna get this cute package of paper with all the berry prints, and cute. It's like business on the front, party in the back. So you've got your berries on one side, and then your monochromatic cuteness on the other. Okay, so you definitely want to get your order up to 100 so that you can get the Berry Blessings stamp set and this designer paper for free. Okay, so lots and lots of options here. We have strawberries, we have ice cream, we have stamp kits, and we have paper pumpkin. So whatever floats your boat is what you need to do. Now I will tell you, the deadline for getting your order in to receive the Make and Takes is Friday midnight. And that's the 5th. Okay, today is Tuesday. It's a pandemic, but FYI, today is Tuesday. So you've got to get this order in by Friday. But When you get your order, if it's 35 or more, you get the 3 make and takes. You can either get ice cream or strawberries. Just let me know. I actually have a few of the strawberries left, but otherwise you're going to get ice cream. So get your order in quickly so you can choose. And then if you spend 50 or more, you get Sequins for free. Plus, you can choose an item out of the Saleabration catalog that we talked about. Okay, and then if it gets to 100, then you can pick the Berry Blessings. All right, so that's the one that I just showed you with all the strawberry stuff. Now, couple of other things that are awesome. If you enjoyed this and you'd like to invite your friends for a fun hour of stamping with me, we can make ice cream cards with your friends. All we need to do is start a Facebook group and invite your friends, and they can do all the ordering, and you can earn stuff for free. All right. And then if for instance, you're like, you know what, I want the berries, I want the ice cream, I want the kit, I want all of it, then you need to start thinking about the starter kit. And you're going to want to look at the back of the Saleabration catalog, because it explains you get $125 for $99 with no shipping. That is a fantastic deal, hands down, okay? But when you get this during Saleabration, which ends at the end of this month, you get all of this 6x6 designer paper for free. You get 5 packages of designer paper for free. I think I've got them right here in this box. Yes. So we did a Facebook Live last week with some cute little girl cards, but you're going to get 5 packages of designer paper for free. So you need to message me if that's something that you're interested in. We can get that done in like 5 minutes. Don't forget the door prize form for your chance to win this cute paper pumpkin kit. And remember, the wish list is written down in the announcement section. Now, the last thing I want to tell you about is one of my the best things that I do every month, and that is the Stamp Technique Club. Okay, so there's a couple people on here that are in my Stamp Technique Club, and they are lucky ladies. But guess what? Anyone can be in it. You can be a happy shopper. You can be a customer. You can be a grandma. You can be a stay-at-home mom. You can be anyone you want to be and still be in the Stamp Technique Club. What I love about the Stamp Technique Club is it happens on Zoom, so we have lots of fun laughing. Now, were we live, it would happen in my craft room or at my sister's house. But in the pandemic, we do this on Zoom. It's once a month, and we meet on Friday morning at 10, the first Friday at 10, or this first Saturday at 7 p.m. Okay, 10 a.m. or 7 p.m. And we learn a new technique each time. So the minimum order is $25, and you get the make and takes for free. We're going to use gilding on this weekend. I've got a couple extra kits if you want to join us this weekend. All you have to do to be a guest at our club is to put in a $25 order. So you can be a guest, or you can pay $20. But why would you do that when you could get all the make and takes for free with a $25 purchase? So we're going to learn how to use the gilding. So you need to join the Stamp Technique Club, and you will get make and takes plus PDF instructions plus a printout to make a cute little album of techniques in our Memories and More album. That occurs each month. If there's a month where you can't participate, then you can watch the replay. It's always recorded, and it'll be in our exclusive private club Facebook group. All right, so thanks for coming. I hope you had a great time. Let me make sure I didn't miss any of these fun comments. Oh, hi Rada, it's good to see you. Tony Sullivan, I missed a lot of these comments. I'm so happy you're here. Jackie, Patience, Barb, Angela made it, yay, she's in my church. So anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Allison was here, Tracy came. Aw, this is so fun. Sharon, yes. Stacy, Hobby, Jackie. Oh, what a fun group. All right, so I hope you enjoyed that. Stay tuned to the group where I'll put links for everything. Bye-bye.